Alright guys, today we're going to be changing out some of this stuff here. As you can tell, it's pretty ripply. I'm just going to show you guys kind of how I fix that. Sometimes this trim here is what's doing it. Sometimes that trim moves over time, but usually it's just because it's not fastened enough behind there probably, so it's probably a builder thing. But sometimes it's flat and then it moves, so I'm just going to show how to set it correctly and all that. And then we'll have to take this off here and change that out. And this one's nailed, so I would definitely get it screwed on if you do it, because then you just back the screws out, you can reset this and put it back in. Because here with the nails, I'm probably going to destroy it by the time I take it off. So that's just a thought. I mean, it doesn't really matter how it's done, but if you ever want to mess with this metal, then you kind of got to mess this all up. So I brought new stuff to finish that out. Alright, so here, this comes off real hard when you have nails. Definitely would be better if it was screwed. You just back it out, but if you're careful, you can kind of keep it intact. This is kind of annoying. But yeah, I just kind of go behind it, pop it a little bit. Came out easy. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up, take this loose, reset this, and I'll show you guys how to reset this correctly. Alright, so now we got that loose. I'm taking off these little staples. There's not a whole lot of them in here, which is part of the reason why I think it did what it did. And yeah, see the big gap down to here. These come out pretty easy, you know. Pop them loose, and then I'm just going to reset the whole thing. Alright, so here now we're going to go ahead and pull the middle in hard this way, staple it, and I'm going to pull the ends out a little. Usually I go about halfway. This is 12 foot, so I'm going about 6. Halfway is about right here. What I want to do is I want to pull it in as hard as I can. Got 26 gauge. There we go. It's already looking a lot better. And if it's too bad, sometimes these trims too, they kind of come out and they're not straight, they're kind of rainbowed. So when you pull them in flat, you know, you're going the other way of what I'm doing. It kind of wrinkles it. Sometimes you're kind of screwed, but sometimes you really got to pull the middle in hard. And then you just got to work your way down flat, and that kind of pushes the end out a little too. Or you can go down to the end and try to pull it out. We'll see if that works, but sometimes it's bad enough you got to kind of make it work. So, because I got a pretty good bubble right here. Don't know. Yeah, me pulling out there is not going to get it. What I'm going to do here, just walk my way down. Kind of like that. I'll do the same going up too. Up looks pretty good actually. Now as you can see, that looks way flatter. Still a couple little, very slight, but those go in, you know. It's not bubbling out though. So just in conclusion, how I fixed that is I went ahead, loosened up everything, and I went right in the middle and pulled it out. That way you get a stretch in, and then you want to basically go down and pull the ends out. So the more you get the middle in and the ends out, the flatter it'll be. The more it's the other way, the wrinklier it'll be. So that way if your trim isn't completely flat and you're trying to put it on a flat surface, that's what I was saying, how it makes it worse. You can usually make it work. Like, just pull the middle in as hard as you can, go down and pull the flats out at the bottoms and the tops. And staple it pretty good along the back, or nail it. You can use like a nail or something like that too. You do all that and then should be good.